part, actually, we didn't really do a lot. I mean, we did like kind of start to do the battle with Kane and whatnot, and that took the whole time. Actually, half of it was exposition. Pretty much that was the battle was sort of the setup for the reveal of armored Pokemon because there are two sort of special Pokemon types, I guess. Or not types, but like sort of there are two special, I guess, alterations of Pokemon in this game. One being Delta Pokemon, which have been a trivial and prevalent part since like the beginning. However, the second is armored Pokemon, which we haven't heard of at all this game. However, the big reveal in the previous part was that ultimately, Kane got a custom commission set of armor for his Zekrom, which is the first armored Pokemon we've seen. Buddha and the stage is just pure ignorance, but yeah, and there's that. And then, yeah, the reason why I'm actually not back there and here instead is I mentioned that there was a person in Sonata City who said that their or like one of their relatives was a part of the Elite Four, and that's this person. Yeah, I say my mother is one of the members of the Elite Four. She's an incredible trainer. Her team's mind-bogglingly well-crafted and powerful. Because the Elite Four is special in this game. This is one thing that was spoiled to me. It's basically first off, even if you were to play on Switch, obviously I'm playing on set right now, but if you were to play on Switch, it would be like basically it's the Elite Four battles are on set, and I think the champion battle too, even if you're playing on Switch. So that's kind of irrelevant. Second off, being that their teams are developed around like strategies, like competitive strategies, like legitimate like battling strategies or whatnot. So yeah, it's not just like types more than strategies or whatnot. But yeah, let's go back to Kepler City. So yeah, and then that was in sort of response to saying that like, okay, the gym leaders in this game suck. They're just like terrible people. Everyone except for Orion, at least. Like they're just not good people. Like they're just legitimately bad people. And then I was talking about how we haven't even seen the Elite Four champion yet, so we can't judge them. But the cultists in this game, they're like so great. Like their characters are so good. But just like the gym leader is just like terrible and whatnot. So yeah, and then we're also in case you or I guess the reason why I have Jackbox up front as opposed to anyone else, I originally had Demon up front in the previous battle to deal with this Grumpig. I also trained everyone up to level 62. That was when the level cap is. So we're actually going to be ridiculously over level for this battle. Granted, it's needing. It has two legendaries, one being armored and a mega. So, like, that's more than what we've seen so far. So, like I'm saying, Tane and Ruka are probably the two most powerful people in the region at this moment, assuming Audrey isn't, or I guess even if Audrey weren't dead, because I'm really hoping she's not dead. Like, I feel like that'd be a waste of her character. She just, like, actually dead. But even if she were alive somehow and still in control of Kyogre, I mean, she wouldn't, I don't think she can compare to two legendaries, one of them being armored, specifically the Dragon Electric, like Unova legendary, Zekrom being the armored one. But yeah, basically, I think I looked about the battle in the wrong way by using Demon against Grumpig, because yes, it's the only one that's super effective. However, the issue is I need him later in the battle. Looking at my team, the only Pokemon that's pretty much useless throughout the whole battle is Jackbox. Every other Pokemon sort of at least super effective against like a couple of his Pokemon or whatnot. So yeah, that's why I'm leading with Jackbox, just kind of because he doesn't really have a use, and I'd rather save the rest of my Pokemon for later. Unfortunately, we have to go through this giant interaction. Actually, hold on. The interaction doesn't start until I walk up there, so let's just save here. But yeah, we need to go through this whole interaction again, and I mean, just the gym leaders are actually just straight up not good people in this game. I mean, the only good gym leaders like Orion, like he basically just gave Tane Reshiram. So I mean, it's kind of puts him in a lower standing or whatnot. But the cultists this game are so good. I mean, like it's hard to hate them. Like I like for like the cultists, I like Yern, I like Tane, I like Rupcry, I like Audrey. Persephone not really relevant. Probably gonna get clapped by Yern. And then like Tane, he's so good here. I mean, it's funny because freaking Harmony in or I guess even Rukra himself said he's like, okay, I've got an appointment with the next gym leader or whatnot, Anastasia. And Harmony and Thor were like freaking out, thinking he was gonna threaten their gym. But apparently it's like, first off, Rukra's not even here. Second off, the meeting between the Perfection Call and them was solely just Tane picking up his armor commission. I mean, it's not even like Tane's threatening Anastasia here. Anastasia's willingly made him Zekrom armor. So I mean, I don't know. That's the gym leaders are just straight up not good people this game. I mean, but yeah, it'll be interesting. So yeah, at least for what is it? Where was I going? I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say that Rukra, because we know that how powerful Tane is now, given he has 2 legendaries, 1 being armored and a mega. So Rukra, I can only imagine his power. I mean, we haven't battled him yet, probably for good reason. He'll probably kick our ass. But I mean, yeah, easily Tane and Rukra are easily the 2 most powerful people in the region at the moment, easily. And then yeah, I mean, yeah, like Orion could have literally just like walked away here, but instead he literally just gives Tane Reshiram. I mean, he's literally like, I can't beat an armored Zekrom, and then he immediately fights an armored Zekrom. Because like, what is it? Like Orion here, he's literally like, I'm literally not doing anything. Yeah, he's like, we're not doing any damage, and I don't know. Orion just lost like all his standing, and then freaking Tane, he literally just he's like, he literally has the Unova trio. Like, and like, think back to Black and White before I even progress this. Or actually, no, I will. But think back to Black and White, like the events of Black and White. Like, no one could have possibly thought that like an individual trainer would obtain the Unova trio. In that, if it were to be someone, it would be either the protagonist or the main antagonist. But then 30 years later, because I'm going to say the events of Alpha Sapphire and White Black 2 are around the same time. And we know this takes place 30 years after Alpha Sapphire. So 30 years later, this Tane, this cult admin, like not even a cult leader, like not, because there's multiple cult leaders, right? Multiple antagonists in the game. The main would likely be Yern or whatnot. And I guess now Audrey, given she's our kind of climax, like the second climax of the game or whatnot. And meanwhile, 30 years later, Tane, this cult admin, just casually has the Unova trio, with one of them being armored and presumably having an armor set for Curum, as well as, let's raise the volume, as well as not even being a cult leader, a cult admin. I think that's insane. And having his rationale when Anastasia asked him, how would you get so many legendaries? He's like, I used a lot of Master Balls. He's like, oh my God. Tane's, I think Tane's close to my, Tane might be my favorite character in this game. Tane might actually be my favorite character in this game. Okay, is Grumpig actually a thick fat? I don't think there's a point in using Will-O-Wisp, so I think I just C-bomb it here. I mean, I don't think it can touch me. Granted, it may be able to, but Jackbox literally doesn't have a use for this in this battle. So, I mean, okay, nice. That, was it? That 3 shots me. Oh my God. So, that's kind of an issue. So actually, yeah, I actually do use Will-O-Wisp here though, because of its, or if it uses Taunt, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. But I don't think it will, given it used Psychic. But I don't want to C-bomb in and have him use his Forest Doors or whatnot. So yeah, let's use Will-O-Wisp again. Oh shoot, this was a stupid move, because that was actually a real stupid move, because I forgot I didn't outspeed it. I missed. I don't even know what to make of it now. I mean, come on, you serious? That may have actually screwed the run, because I really have no use for Jack. That actually pisses me off. Like, that 100% pisses me off there. I mean, that's really, come on with that. I mean, I use Demix here because, again, the other 4 are really the ones who have the most use. And at least Demix resists Focus Blast, which is one of his other moves. He also has, what is it, Magic Bound. So if he uses a move related to that, then I guess it's going to hurt itself. Sure, if I actually outspeed it. Yeah, but that's, okay, Taunt, dumbass. Now he's stuck using a Psychic or Focus Blast.
that's honestly kind of a pain. Like that's if I lose this battle, it'll definitely be because of that will with this or whatnot. I mean, like just it was just a couple of battles ago, or like a couple of parts ago against Anastasia, like regarding the will was like just inaccurate. Because yeah, now unfortunately he's gonna use the Forest Storm. Like I'm not gonna be able to. I'm really not dealing any damage to this thing. I mean, like I don't know. That's just such a pain how that the will was missed. That would have made this a lot easier. I mean, that's actually a pain here. I mean, granted, I still think Demix can kill Grumpig before Grumpig kills Demix, but I mean, that's actually just such a pain that like I'm getting such bad luck regarding accuracy of like will whisper whatnot. So yeah, I mean, let's see. That's actually such a pain here. Let's see. Yeah, I unfortunately I may if he uses an R4 or 4 store, no, I think I can still kill before it kills me. So yeah, it looks like he's not using an R4 store, I guess, but yeah, so he's stuck using a psychic or whatnot. Our moves are actually dealing around the same damage to each other, I think, and we're both healing with leftovers or whatnot. So let's see if he actually uses an R4 store. Okay, he doesn't. So yeah, I was thinking, okay, maybe it needed to be in red, but no. So yeah, obviously I'm at the hard mode level cap. That's actually, I've used to be like, I was like winning battles like being 2 or 3 levels below the hard mode level cap. But okay, so Demix can't do anything against this. I mean, Dragon Electric, yeah, there's literally nothing I can do against this. So what I'm going to do is do I even bother using a revive on Jackbox? Like he literally has no use. I guess there is some use in regards to, oh, I know, I didn't buy it. Oh, I think I made the wrong move there. I didn't buy any more revives and hyper potions. If I lose this battle, I'm going back to buy more. Oh, that's actually not good. I'm only on, that's actually not good. So, okay, he used Draco Meteor. So now it's actually, so yeah. So I guess the question next, who should I use against Zekrom? I mean, do I use Sandman here? Because I know Zekrom outspeeds every single one. I guess, well, no, because I leveled up. There is a chance that Cleaver can outspeed Zekrom, and I'm willing to take it. Because I think if it, despite Zekrom being armored, I think that doesn't really compare. So there is a chance Cleaver can outspeed because it got leveled up. So, okay, I do. Oh my God. Really? Will-O-Wisp misses, and now that actually may have cost me the battle. That actually may have cost me the battle. What is it with like accuracy? Because it's like what, 80 accuracy? Because Hustle lowers it by 20. I mean, come on with that. If I lose, that's why I'm blaming it. So that's interesting. So Cleaver now outspeeds it. That's really good. So I guess still think the best switching is Sandman here. Because I guess I know Spicy Ice has Lightning Rod, so Electric does nothing. But like in Outrage with just one. So I think Sandman, I'm putting more money on Sandman surviving that. So let's use our Earthquake. Obviously it outspeeds me. Please survive. Oh my. Okay, another. It killed me last time with a crit on out. This is actually insane. Like how unlucky I'm getting here. I think I straight up lose the battle due to not being lucky. I mean, I think the battle is lost at this point between freaking Jackbox missing with Will-O-Wisp, between getting the crit on Sandman and Cleaver. Like unluckiness, like just lost me the battle. Not even not getting lucky. I didn't need to get lucky. I just needed to not get unlucky. That's actually such a pain. I think, yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. That battle is basically lost. The amount of the unluckiness of that battle was insane. But here's what I'm gonna do, right? Because I noticed that was actually a mistake on my part. They didn't buy any more hyper potions or revives. The amount of unluckiness I had that battle was insane. Like Will-O-Wisp missing, it gained the crit on Sandman. And then what else was it? Oh yeah, Cleaver's Icicle Crash missing. That's actually insane. Like that's insane the amount of like how unlucky that is. Like I really have a hard time like fathoming it, like how, like that string of events, like how the chance of it happening, because that was like the perfect string of event. Okay, why am I going here? Hold on, this is the wrong. No, we need to buy hyper potions and revives, because I figured like between getting that unlucky and not having potions and revives, I figure I may as well stop the battle and buy them now before I get like too ahead of myself. So that's actually my fault for not restocking up. So I need to buy 3 hyper potions. So yeah, so 3 hyper potions. Oh, I can buy max potions now. That's interesting. Yeah, unfortunately I can't buy I don't really have a use for max potions. I mean, I cannot, unfortunately I can't buy max revives. Max revives would be useful, but I can't buy them. For stores I would buy over hyper potions just because of the their ability to heal any potential status condition, and I think that's what makes it worth. But I don't think I really have a use for like max potions, at least yet. I mean, so yeah, now we're at 5 and 5. Okay, that's good. Unfortunately, we have to go through that long ass sequence with what is it? With Orion, Anastasia, and Tane again, which kind of sucks, but I figure it made sense to do this now before going further into the battle, given how unlucky I got and the fact that I didn't have 5 hyper potions and 5 revives. That's usually how much I go into battle with. I don't like to do more because I think that's just getting obnoxious. I just think 5 is a good number for it or whatnot. So yeah, we can save now, but yeah. So I'm still gonna same strategy. Lead off with Jackbox because he doesn't really have a use like in the rest of the battle. I guess maybe I lead off with Demix. I don't know, but I was thinking, yeah, because Jackbox I can use like Will-O-Wisp on some of his Pokemon, but the issue is Demix is good against his fire types, so I kind of need it for that. Like, yeah, we're just gonna skip through this. Yeah, and what I was saying earlier, like, and when I say like I like the characters, like, because I say the gym leaders are like just straight up not good people, and like when I say that, I mean that in the literal sense, where the gym leaders are like every single one but Orion is like legitimately not a good person. Like, and then the cultists, when I say I like the cultists and that they're good, I'm more so referring to their character or whatnot. Because like the gym leaders, like they're between just basically Xavier being like a useless stoner who kind of ran Vipixane into the ground and doesn't even live there, lives in Helios City. That like pisses you off or whatnot. Like that's, and then between East, well, I guess East, we just didn't even really see him, but he was literally working for like as a front for the cultists. So I guess he's not a good like person in that sense. And then for what is it, Harmony, she was the one who told us not to look for Damien and instead go and warn Anastasia. And that allowed Damien to ultimately get transformed into a human, like disgusting human Deoxys hybrid. And now that we finally come to warn Anastasia, look what she's doing. She's selling freaking armor to Tane. Two sets of armor for legendary Pokemon. Like, I mean, that's literally probably the worst thing you can do without directly being a cultist. I mean, that's actually, she's not a good person in that retrospect, that she's doing basically everything she can in order to aid the cults, or like to aid the perfection cult in this sense. Because he even gets Reshiram from this too. So now he has the Unova trio. So like, he gained 2 sets of armor for his legendaries and Reshiram out of this interaction with Anastasia. And then that's when I say the gym leaders are bad, I mean bad character. But when I say the cults are good, I mean that they're good characters. Like Tane just casually having legendaries, using Master Balls to catch them, and then like having an epic theme, by the way. Like Tane might actually be one of my favorite characters. And then Rukra being this sort of, them painting the back picture of him being like a smart and nice guy as backstory. That's a really good angle. Because ultimately they'll capitalize on that later, I assume. And then between Audrey, like revealing that she's Damien's actual mother and whatnot, that she kind of had a slight change of heart before she presumably got killed. I'm hoping she's not actually dead. And then Yaren just being kind of the main antagonist bad guy, but ultimately doing it in such a badass way while basically simultaneously being in control of the region and have the only like mega legendary or whatnot. It's actually so good. But yeah, so let's use a Will-O-Wisp or whatnot, because that was what we wanted to use first. Okay, I used Psychic. Was that, oh my god, serious? At least I got the Will-O-Wisp off this time. I mean, that's actually insane. Like, that's insane. Will I survive? And I don't know. I'm hoping I survive at least one more. Here's what I'm betting. I'm betting on surviving one more. I'm using Flame Charge, because that way it gives me the possibility to outspeed the Grumpig. I guess, no, I'd rather just use Seed Bomb or whatnot. That's insane. It's already leading off with the crit, and of course it kills me. That's actually insane. Like, the unluckiness is carrying over. At least this time I got the burn off, which was kind of important, but unfortunately, if he uses a 4-star, that kind of cancels it out, but I still gotta use Demix here. I mean, that's actually insane. Like, the unluckiness, oh my god. So yeah, let's use Surf here. Yeah, so we're gonna use Surf. That didn't do a lot. Taunt, oh yeah, and it bounces back. So now he's stuck using Psychic or Focus Blast. Obviously, won't use Focus Blast. Okay, so unfortunately, I think this will get him down to like red. Yeah, I think this will knock him down to red, but won't kill him. So, oh, he used a 4-star now. All right, so do I even lead off with Jackbox? No, because I did want to save Demix, but I mean that's such a pain how it got the crit. Like I wasn't able to get the second Seed Bomb off or whatnot. That's such a pain. I mean, come on with that. Like seriously, like that's actually like a joke. Like just how unlucky like I've been getting between. Yeah, that's just insane. He might use a 4-star here. I'm not sure he'll use a 4-star here because he gets the leftovers here, right? Yeah, or he should get the leftovers. Oh, we got our leftovers first. Yeah, I'm not sure he'll use a 4-star here, but okay, recovered from the taunting. So he didn't, but he may use the 4-star here though. Did he not? Like the AI, I guess, is just stupid enough not to know or not to remember sort of like abilities or whatnot. So it's kind of loud. Okay, so we didn't use an R4 store, but okay, that's, and then yeah, he sends out what? Yeah, so is it even worth, because here's the issue, right? Is it even worth leading off with Jackbox? Because if he's always just sending Zekrom, and I'll always end up using Demix Fodder. Is it even, yeah, I'm not sure, at least for the next battle. I'm not going to restart this battle, or soft reset this, but for the next one, I may just lead off with Demix, because I mean, if it's always going to be him switching into Zekrom to immediately clap Demix, I mean. So yeah, at least I know Cleaver outspeeds Zekrom now. So, okay, use Thunderbolt as opposed to like, what did he use before? I think he used Draco Meteor before. Or no, it used that on a Demix or whatnot, so, or Jackbox, so. Here's the thing, I'm sending out Cleaver because I know Cleaver outspeeds it now. Either that or it's a speed tie, but I'm hoping it outspeeds it. Because I think Icicle, despite it being armored, I think an Icicle Crash will kill it. Like, you have to take into consideration the Hustle, Life Orb, Attack Boost, and Nature, like, combo. Like, Cleaver is just, like, insane attack. There we go. Let's see how much damage. Okay, yes, that just, oh my god. Armored Zekrom just annihilated. Like, that's insane. Yeah, I don't know why I had any doubts about Cleaver here. Like, he's just insane. He's never leaving my team. Okay, Pyroar. Do I outspeed this Pyroar? Because of close combat, that's a pretty bold move. Because the close combat will just one-shot and, like, absolutely annihilate that Pyroar. Okay, it does oh my god, it missed. Okay, this is the lucky route. Despite it getting the critical hit earlier, the fact that it missed Fire Blast is actually insane. Because Fire Blast would have one-shot Cleaver. But instead, it gets one more hit off on his Pokemon or whatnot. Or it takes one more Pokemon down with it. That's insane. Cleaver, oh my god. So what does he use now? Luxray, okay. So yeah, that's the one Pokemon that, but I guess close combat, that does more or whatnot. So yeah, it's 120 versus life, and it also has slightly more accuracy. So, oh my God, is that gonna kill it? That's just, oh my God, Cleaver. He's just insane. Like actually insane. That's so insane. Oh my God. The Cleaver literally just one-shot 3 of his Pokemon. One of them being Armored Zekrom. Charizard. Okay, this is what? It's Fire Flying right now, but it will become Fire Dragon. I guess Close Combat's still the best move. Let's see if it outspeeds me. That's insane. Oh my God. This is the one we win. Literally just because Cleaver just clapped like 3 of his Pokemon. Like one-shot 3 of his. Oh my God, and it still outspeeds. Is that going to kill it? Oh my God. Cleaver. This battle was a lot shorter than I expected it to be. Jesus Christ. We're on his last Pokemon. He's solely got Kyurem left, and if I outspeed it, I kill it because Close Combat's super effective. Oh my God. This is insane. Okay, it does outspeed me though, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm at like -4. Just one-shot 4 of his Pokemon. One of them being Armored Zekrom and one being Mega Charizard. So yeah, so this is the last Pokemon. Yeah, I think the strategy here is to use Spicy Ice because his only attacking move is actually Ice Beam. So and Spicy Ice should be able to eat that all day. So it's like, yeah, and I can just use what Ice Beam. So or just like spam Ice Beam or whatnot. So yeah, we're just gonna. Oh my God, this is the best timeline or whatnot. Or is Ice? Hold on, let me look and see if Ice is. I guess it really doesn't matter. I can try because it will do about the same damage, even if it's okay. So he got the Toxic off. That won't really do much. Okay, yeah. So it's not super effective. So we'll use Dazzling Gleam here instead because that's super effective against dragons. So substitute. Oh, that was a foolish move because I'm gonna break that sub. That's not the smartest move on his part because now it may be in range for Dazzling Gleam to one shot. So because that's what, yeah, Spicy Ice or Ice Beam deals less damage than Dazzling Gleam here. So let's see what it uses though. Oh, we used Ice Beam. That shouldn't really. Yeah, look, that literally did nothing. I mean, and that's its only attacking move. So his Kyurem is extremely interesting. Oh, he may use a 4-star here because he only used 1 so far, so presumably he has more. But yeah, his Kyurem has a very interesting moveset. Substitute Toxic, Roost, and Ice Beam. So, I mean, okay, so no, he's just, I actually straight up can't kill it here because Dazzling Gleam doesn't 2-shot it. It deals less than half of his HP. So if he keeps spamming Roost, then Spicy Ice just dies due to poison damage. So, but I mean, I basically won this battle. This battle has been secured. Like freaking Cleaver pulled through. I survived this, right? Yeah. So this actually, I think this straight up kills it. Like, yeah, that's definitely low enough. Yeah. So GG. Wow, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Granted, I'm like 5 levels above him, but still, like, given how troubled I was in the first one, I didn't expect Cleaver to one-shot 4 of his Pokemon, with 2 of them being Armored Zekrom and Mega Charizard. That's just insane. Cleaver's so good. He's like, I really didn't need to do this, and now I just tarnished or hurt my reputation, so I'm gonna head out. He's like, because this battle really wasn't needed. I mean, it's not like the previous one where it had to happen. He's like, the armor seems to still have a few glitches left to fix. No, you didn't. You just suck. Like, that's actually funny. He's like, yeah, it's the armor. The time to kill Anastasia because the armor wasn't up to par. He still has 1 more armor set though from Anastasia, right? Like, shows potential, but it's definitely not complete yet. Orion, is it? You want Reshiram back? Visit the Dragon Ruins near Selene City. That's interesting. Okay. So this is this something involved? Yeah, this is definitely something involving the Perfection Cult. Then, like, along with, basically by Perfection Cult, I mean Rukra. Like, as opposed to Tane just doing, like, little side quests, like gathering legendaries or whatnot. So, otherwise, Tane would just be like, okay, what? I want to keep Reshiram now. You're not getting it back. But now he's like, okay, I'll give you a chance. So it likely involves something with Rukra and or some larger plan with the Perfection Cult. So that'll be interesting, like, taking note of that, because we'll probably end up being there and whatnot. So, yeah, because we know he had another piece of armor, like, another armor set commissioned by, what's her name? Anastasia. So is he going to pick that up or what? That's where I'll be. Humanity and Pokemon, 2 sides of the same coin. Each can do unique things the other couldn't hope to try. If we could combine the talents of both people and Pokemon, perfection could finally be achieved. Like freaking Mauled or whatnot. But Mauled doesn't even seem to follow like it doesn't seem as though Mauld's like under control by Rukra at this point. Like Mauled or Damien, I guess. Yeah, Mauled or Damien at this point. Doesn't seem like they're under control of by Rukra. Or it doesn't, yeah. Under by yeah, it doesn't seem as though they're under the control of Rukra. It seems as though they've like Rukra just accidentally, coincidentally created like a new antagonist because we know they were following whoever the guy in the suit was, or at least they're giving the crystal shards to them. So it's implied that they're following the orders of the guy in the suit as opposed to Rukra. Did Tane just teleport out? Okay, I'm sorry, but what? Okay, you have no right to speak, Anastasia. You literally come. I don't know how much worse you can do I don't know how much worse you can do, than directly, working for a cult. Like, yeah, I'm not sure how much more worse you can do, like, instead of just like, yeah, I really don't. Like, you can't do much worse, like, unless you are directly working for a cult. She literally commissioned 2 pieces of armor for Tane's legendaries. And not only that, Tane also was able to acquire Reshiram. So Anastasia has zero right to speak here. Like, all the gym leaders are just like terrible people in this game. Like, what a nutcase. That's the craziest thing I've heard in my life. You literally gave him armor for his legendaries. You have zero right to speak. Selene City. Anastasia, aren't the ruins near Selene City the ones that are totally off limits? I don't think that even matters. The dude's got like the Unova trio, and you're worried about like what's legally off limits. Orion, you're not seriously considering. I have to, Anastasia. I need to do it for Resh. I mean, because here's the like. At this point, he's got nothing left to lose. Because before he had Reshiram, but he, as of now, has 0 Pokemon that Tane wants. So like, there's not really much they can do with him. Obviously, they're not going to give back Reshiram. They'll do something else. But like, he really doesn't have a lot to lose here. Being 100% honest. Like, as my friend before I even knew it was a Pokemon. It supported me even when the entire state was against me. That's true. Sunshine City. Oh my God. You're dead wrong if you think I'll abandon it now. Good for him. Good for Orion. Like, Anastasia's just like, you literally commissioned a piece. Don't judge me about the armor thing. I already am. I've been doing so for the last hour. You're such an, like, what do you mean don't judge you for the armor thing? You literally gave him 2, for whatever reason, he didn't grab his second set. But she commissioned 2 armor sets for his legendaries. Him, a cult admin. Like, there's literally not much worse you could do besides directly working for a cult. Like, I'm 100% judging Anastasia. I'm already judging Harmony based on her being so, like, based on her just being so, I guess, well, what's the word for that? So, I don't even know. But based on her basically being so sure of, what's the word? Basically her being so vehement on like us going to warn Anastasia, and then ultimately we find Anastasia commissioning armor pieces for the cult admin. And then obviously, freaking East is just dead, like he straight up died, but he was obviously a front for the cult, like the Sky Cult. And then freaking Xavier, like he's like an owner who just ran Vipixie into the ground and doesn't even live there, lives in the Helios State. The gym leaders in this region are the literal like worst people. They're just like terrible people. Like just bad people. I didn't know he was a cultist until today. I've never even seen him before. Literally, shut up. She literally just said like, "Oh, I'm not into that cult thing anymore." We know she's a past cultist. You can't hide it. Like, and hey, if it helps, I have a few prototype armor suits. They're not perfect, but they'll get the job done. Let me know if you're interested. If you give them to me for free, is that? Oh, these are Rotom parts. So if you catch a Rotom, you can actually change its form here. Are these all the parts? Yeah, that's fan. Wash, Rotom mower, like, are there other, I assume all the, or yeah, and here's, which Rotom form is this? Rotom oven? I don't know. Oh yeah, because that's Rotom, fridge. Been working for Anastasia for 2 to 3 years. I don't do so well with other people, so it's nice just to break my head and work sometimes. Let me teach you a few of the things I've learned. Oh yeah, this guy can teach you, electric moves or whatnot. So, Ironhead, is that actually, can any of my Pokemon even learn that? Ooh. that's actually pretty interesting. I may consider teaching that to some of my Pokemon. I'll look into that. Hold on. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through here. I mean, let's see. What can you teach us? Magnet Rise, useless iron defense, useless meteor mash. I doubt any of my Pokemon can learn it, right? Yeah, no, that's like that'd be funny if I could, but yeah. So what's the last? I want to just see the rest of the moves because so I'll consider teaching Iron Head to some of my Pokemon. So that would be interesting. Yeah, Electro Ball, Shift Gear. I'm not teaching them Zap Cannon or like Electro Ball. Like, yeah, and I mean, okay, yes, good. So, I mean, freaking Anastasia is such an idiot. Like, I mean, the gym leaders are just the actual worst people in this game. Like, they're not good people. Let's see, shop. What does armor do? Well, it does what you'd expect armor to do. Okay, thanks for the answer. Increase your defense a tiny bit, makes you more resilient to attacks. I'll probably look at the wiki. Buy. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Okay, so I don't even think I've seen a Levaini this game. So probably not. We've seen Vibrava before. I'm pretty sure in Rezai Desert. But the issue with that is I've already got Sandman with Sap Sipper. I'm not sure a Flygon is necessarily. Yeah, I've already got a ground and dragon type. I don't really have a need for that. The Tyranitar armor, however, if I can find a Tyranitar, because I've seen what Pokemon? I think I've seen Pupitar this game. Hold on, let me check. Or I guess I'll look at that like off camera and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, like that's actually funny. Like freaking the gym leaders are literally just like 100% the worst people this game. Like they're not good people. Like I'm not sure how much more like you can do besides directly working for a cult. Okay, so where's Selene City? So is that up here? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, there's Selene City and the Dragon Ruins are up here. So but there will likely be an event with Perfection Cult all the way up there. But yeah, so I gotta explore the rest of the town because the the northwest part of the town has been cut off for like basically it's been cut off for pretty much the entire game so far. Because obviously before the gym, like when you were dealing with Audrey, that was cut off. And then when we were needed to, after that, but before Tane, like there were the two trainers blocking it or whatnot. So, hey, at least we're finally like past the, what is it? We're past the level cap or whatnot. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, so I'll think about teaching some of my Pokemon Ironhead. That'll be an interesting move. Yeah, let's see. So we've got. Is my order even going to switch up? No, not really. So. Oh yeah, we can do this though. Yeah, let's move Spicy Ice to the front because now I'm actually just training normally, I guess. Like, because we have no more big events, right? Like we're finally done with this city. Jesus Christ, that took forever. From Pride to yeah, now we can actually access the northwest part of the city because there were some items here that I missed or whatnot. So these two, were these two guys here before? I don't remember. It's like I was out in the tall grass and I came across two Pokemon at once. I was only able to catch one. That conversation sounds familiar. What about this one? My wife and I have been saving to hopefully we'll be able to move in together to live a nice, quiet life. If only homes are expensive here. While the internet is great, the costs are through the roof. Maybe we'll move to Hecate Town instead. Oh yeah, because there were a couple references to Hecate Town. It's like a town further in the game. Oh yeah, because there's an item. This dude's got an item. So, and there's an item. What is it? Like, I think there's an item here. So. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an item here. I thought there was an item along like one of these tree lines. It says, I'll check the flowers and then yeah. I guess I don't know. Oh, I know what it is. It's Aerialist, but I already have the move. Did I? did I get the, I might have gotten it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I did everything I need to. Yeah, I mean, finally we're done with this city. Now we beat Tane. That Tane battle went quicker than I thought. Cleaver, like, he's never leaving my team. He's basically a permanent member. Like, he's easily my second strongest Pokemon right now. However, if I can get my hands on an armored Tyranitar, that may change. But yeah, ultimately we'll have to, I'm gonna end it here. Wow, we've hit 60 hours, damn. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. At the next part, we're finally done with all this story. We can go on to the next run. So yep, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Accidentally pause as opposed to stop. So yeah, that's all, I guess.